Thank you very much, everybody. It's an honor to be here. Thank you. Very sad when you look at a plant like this, which was so prosperous, had so many years of great success and so many employees working here, and now you look at what's gone on, and it's quite a sad thing. It's really my honor to be back in New Hampshire. You know, you probably hear me a lot. I talk about New Hampshire because it was the site of my first victory. This is where I had my first victory. And I don't know, I've got so many friends up here. It's been an amazing state to me. And I learned a lot. I learned about the heroin pouring in, and I said, no way, you look at these beautiful trees and these beautiful streams and lakes and everything else. I said, this is not heroin country, it is heroin country. And it's coming from the south. All of my life I watch politics, and New Hampshire has that special ring to it. And also for the people of New Hampshire, you know, there's big movement to move you to the back of the pack. Trump wins, that's not happening. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you that. So we're going to take some questions in a little while. This was sort of a special group of people that we invited, just a small one. We're going to be in and out, but we're going to take some questions. I'll say a few words. I want to introduce, though, a man that's worked here for many years, Mike. And Mike actually had the distinct lack of honor of training people from Mexico to take his job. And that's exactly what he did. He came up, Mr. Trump, can I have a picture? I said, who are you? He said, Mike. I worked here how many years, Mike? 29 years. And he took a large group of people. He trained them. They're right now down in Mexico. The company moved to Mexico. He trained the people that took his jobs. And it's a very sad thing. Just say a few words, Mike.
I'd just like to say that I back Donald Trump 100%. America can be great again if you just give it that one good try. And I mean, for all it's worth, you know, this place used to be a place I called home, where my bread and butter was. I continue to work and prosper, but however, it's just heartbreaking to see the jobs go to Mexico and outside of the country. I like to see Donald Trump make America great again. Thank you.
I didn't even know Mike endorsed me, but I'll tell you. We have a lot of endorsements, I'll tell you that. The voters are our biggest endorsement. We have a lot of endorsers. So thank you, Mike. And we'll get things moving and we'll get them changed. So this is the Sylvania, where it closed its plant. They closed the plant. 139 workers went to Mexico. They also went to China. That was in 2014. And here's what you have right now. You have Rockwell, some of the people that moved out of just this area in New Hampshire. You have Rockwell Automation Inc. It closed its plant. 170 workers moved, in this case, all to Mexico. That was in 2009. Ethan Allen Interiors closed its plant, laid off 260 people. The workers all moved to Mexico, and it wasn't so much the workers stayed here for the most part. People from Mexico took their jobs. Freudenberg Knock closed its plant and laid off 120 workers. They moved their jobs to Mexico in 2008. Risden Ames closed its plant, laid off 40 workers, and moved their jobs to Mexico. Regional job losses have been fantastically poor, fantastically bad, and disgraceful. New Hampshire has lost 31% of their manufacturing jobs since NAFTA. Just think of that. 36% since China entered the World Trade Organization. That's a lot of jobs. That's a big chunk, almost 50% of your manufacturing. Pennsylvania has lost 36% of their manufacturing jobs since NAFTA, and 34% since China entered the WTO. Ohio, and remember, Bill Clinton signed NAFTA, just for those of you that have any questions. Bill Clinton, signature right on the bottom. Ohio lost 34% of their manufacturing jobs since NAFTA, 32% since China entered the WTO. Another Clinton disaster. Maine lost 39% of their manufacturing jobs since NAFTA, 39%, and 34% since China entered the WTO. So, you know, it's not very hard to explain, it's not very hard to understand. What is difficult is to figure out why people did this, why. You know, we have expansion plans in this country, we have all sorts of plans, but there's no expansion. We have job losses, and other countries have massive expansion. We have $500 billion trade deficits with China, massive trade deficits with Japan. Take a look at